Hi. So I'm going to ditch the mic. If you're out there watching, I am ditching the microphone today. Something's going on with my sweet microphone. But that doesn't matter so much because I'm a loud talker, right? Maybe you don't need that microphone. I'm a loud talker. I got my sunglasses on, yeah, because it is getting so nice outside. And yes, so also you're going to start to see more of the lightweight t-shirts. I love it, right? And also, do I have on my Old Navy joggers? Yes, I love it. So, people have been asking me, they're like, Cecily, what are joggers? You keep talking about joggers. So dig it. So joggers, right? First thing is, right? Oh, they're cuffed. They're cuffed around the calf. And because they're cuffed around the calf, you can pull them up a little bit, right? So I love that, right? And then all of this is loose. I love that. And then the pockets, yeah, it's fashion time. Love the pockets. Yes, great, love that. These are low-rise joggers because they got the little jawstring. Basically, I'm turning into an old lady. Basically, I just want to wear pajamas all the time, especially after the quarantine. So I'm going to keep trying to stretch out this jogger effect, and then maybe all of the yogis in the world just let go of the yoga tights. Oh, they're too grippy. Are you with me? Send me a message. They're too grippy. Yoga tights. Yeah, and I just love love my jog bra, put t-shirt on top. Let's go, right? Okay, all right. So we're here for Vinyasa Yoga. Let me give you all of the deets now that I've given you all of the fashion. So all of the deets, if you want to find me on Instagram, it's right there in the description. I'm at Cecily_Yogi on Instagram. If you want to find these videos on YouTube I'm Yogi Cecily. So you go to youtube.com/Yogi Cecily. So that's on YouTube. I am on Twitter as Cecily Guest. You can find me here on Facebook. I'm also on Clubhouse, my new most favorite app. I love Clubhouse. I was on there this morning with some fitness professionals. What do we talk about as fitness professionals? We talk about you. We talk about you, the client, the student. Yeah, because we want to get better and better and better at what it is that we do, right on? Things are opening up. I have so many clients now working, trying to get ready to get back into the studio. I'm back into the studio. What's happening in the studio? So small classes, lots of beginners, lots of men. I've had classes now with, 6 people, so it's limited. It'll be 4 men and 2 of the ladies. And so really getting, I am always happy to see more men doing yoga. So this is wonderful. Maybe people got stiff during quarantine and they're thinking how to add more flexibility and more wellness into their daily lives. Now, remember, you're coming into the studio. This is a physical practice. So let's get our work done today. We're going to come on down onto the mat. I'm going to get rid of the cushion. I'm going to get rid of my sunglasses. Can't do yoga with the sunglasses, right? And let's get down to all fours. All right. Maybe you're down on your mat with me. Maybe you're watching this in a video. I am here in California. And so mid-June is when the state is going to open up again. But still be safe out there. Still wear your masks. Make sure you get vaccinated, and then also, right, keep up with the online and the YouTube and everything that social media offers you so you can keep your practice going almost no matter what happens, right on? First thing I want to start with today is bird dog. I'm giving a lot of my clients a bird dog here. So left hand, right leg. Yo, yes, that's 1 and down. We're going to change and do 7 more. Here it is. 7 and down. Bird dog. 6 and down. Yes, 5 and down. So the idea here, 4, you stretch your body out. And 3, come on, let's work out. And 2, yes, 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 and one more, 1. Beautiful, downward facing dogs, bird dog, downward dog, yes, plank pose, downward dog, bend your knees, left hand, right hand, bird dog, boom, good, downward dog, yes, plank pose, downward dog, yes, bend your knees, right hand, left arm, bird dog. Now that's a vinyasa. Downward dog, inhale, exhale. Plank pose, inhale, downward dog, exhale. Bend your knees all the way to the mat, gang. Oh, left hand, right foot, bird dog. Boom, there it is. Downward dog, inhale, exhale. Plank pose, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Oh, bend the knees, right hand, left leg, bird dog. Boom, there it is. All right, I'm going to sit back. Let's talk. I love my joggers. I've been wearing yoga tights a long time. I just love it loose. Love little drawstring. So join me. Let's make a fashion trend. Let's get rid of all that tight stuff. Tights, right? All right, I want to do this sequence again. I'm being a little silly and coy with you all today. I hope you enjoy it. I like to break up the rhythm of class, not always be too serious. Let's do 4 rounds of this. Downward dog meets the bird dog. All right, here we are. Downward dog, inhale, exhale. We add in a plank pose, inhale. Go back to downward dog, exhale. Bend the knees, left hand, right leg, bird dog. There. Downward dog, inhale, exhale. Make the plank pose, inhale, downward dog, exhaling. Bend your knees, right hand, left leg back. There's the bird dog, right on, right on. Let's do it again, downward dog, inhale, exhale. Plank pose, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Bend the knees, left hand, right leg, hold. There's the bird dog, right on, and downward dog, inhale, exhale. Plank pose, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Yes, yes, bend the knees. Right hand, left leg, there's your bird dog. Great, great, great. All right, from here, we're going to take the left foot and step it forward. So lift and step. Take it back. I almost always do this, yeah? Lift and step. Take it back. One more each side. Lift and step. Smooth stepping. And take it back. Again, lift and step. And take it back. Wonderful. Sitting back on the heels. Yes, Virasana, the hero's pose. From here, little tuck on the tailbone. Take your arms up. Reach back onto your back. And then way forward, way forward, way forward. So we're staying in hero's pose. It's not really a child's pose. Child's pose, I would open it up more and drop the chest. So here, I'm actually trying to round the back. Come up, prayer position. Inhale, fingertips on the back. Yes, arms go up. I'm lacing the fingertips, and I'm actually rounding. And then I open up the palms and come back up, prayer position. Yeah, that's new. Good. Take the arms up, inhale. It's okay. We're going to actually lift the ribs. Look towards the sky. Place all of the fingertips on your back. Look up. Then inhale. Now you see the back rounding. Good. I'm going to round. Hands to the floor. And prayer position. Let's do this one more time, please. So here, we're going to lift. Yeah, and now we're actually going to open the front body. We're going to open the chest. We're going to open the armpits and look up. All fingertips on the back. Then reach and round. Great. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Good. I like it so much. Now let's go all the way back to stepping the foot forward. So we're going to bend down, step the right foot forward. Great. And back. 3 more. Step the left foot forward. Great. And back. Step the right foot forward. Yes. And back. Breathe. Here's the right foot. Step the right foot forward. Great. And back. Sit back on the heels. Take your arms up. lift and open, touch your back, inhale, arms up, rounding, fingertips to the floor, flatten your hands, draw back is prayer, just one more time, arms up, open the front body, fingertips on the back, reach back up, lace fingertips, and round, and hands down, and then flatten your hands, great, downward facing dog. I love it, wonderful. From here now, bend your knees back to the mat, take your left leg straight back. Hey, now I don't mind if there's an arch in the back. Totally okay. Up, 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 and up, up, up. Keep it going now. Up, 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 and up. Right, so it starts to feel a little bit calisthenic, a little bit bar class. Up, up. You know, this is all still good stuff for us to do. Keep that going there. Up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Can I show you something? We're going to drop the chin in the chest, but not the elbows. Look how far my body goes forward. And then the leg goes super, super, super high. Yes. And then it comes down. Good. Upward facing dog, inhaling. Yay. And downward facing dog. Come on now, work with me. Bend your knees down to the mat. Here, there is like a teeny bit of a tuck in the tailbone. Take the left leg back. Love it. Lift it up, 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 and up. I know, so up and up. I am arcing a little bit from the pelvis, up and up. So especially for my gentlemen students, up, 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 and up. See, that's going to be okay. This is the modified chin balance. Give me 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Look how far my body goes forward. The elbows do not go to the ground. The chin and the chest do. Oh, and the right leg, super high, super straight. Now flatten everything down. And then upward facing dog, inhaling. Oh. And downward facing dog, exhale. Great, 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 great. Let's do it again, once more each side. Okay, left leg goes back. Up, up, up. Let me show you, I'm not doing this though. So that's moving the leg by actually moving your ribs and your pelvis. So I'm just gonna keep a little arc in the pelvis, all right? A little posterior tilt, a little lift in the ribs, and then get the leg working. Up, up, trying to find my glute, up, up, and open this left side hip socket, up. 8 more, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, the leg starts to burn, 3, 2, and 1. Well, it's the chest and the chin, but not the elbows. Softly, softly, softly down, lift the left leg high, higher, flatten down. Look how I slide my hands back an inch or two for an upward facing dog, inhaling. Downward dog, exhaling. Do you feel it? Do you feel me? Good. Come on down. Great. You're like, but Cecily, the drawstring. Yeah, it's true. But I actually like the drawstring. You just have to make sure it stays not stringy. You have to tie it in a bow, right? All right, here we go. So the right leg is back. And it's about 32 counts, right on. So we're up, 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 and up. I am trying to arc or arch the back, posterior tilt, but then I'm trying to contain it so that the rest of my body doesn't move around too much. Up, up, 16, up, 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 yes. Look up too, 8, 7, I see so many people in these positions, head is down, head is up, give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Body goes forward, chest and chin down. Then right leg high, high, higher, higher, highest, down, and upward facing dog, inhale. Great, downward facing dog, exhale. Do you feel me? Did you feel all of that? Isn't it so wonderful? Bend your knees down to the mat. Step your left foot forward. Straighten out the left leg. This is Ardha Hanuman Asana. I want to add a little twist. So the left hand is down on the ground, and the right arm is going to go forward, and then I'm going to twist my body up a little bit. Feels, maybe like a kind of like this side of triangle pose, like, or when you do Parshva Konasana. So I'm really just trying to rotate my ribs. I'm not trying to snatch my arm back. Just want the arms to stay with the ribs, yes? And now we're going to change legs. Left foot. So reach forward first, and then rotate. This is also what it feels like to get into Ardha Chandrasana. So I always remind students, it's not your arm that's twisting, right? So we make Ardha Chandrasana, Ardha Hanumanasana, the half splits. Left arm, reach it forward like Virabhadrasana 3. Say, what now? Okay, yeah, and then push into your right hand and rotate your left ribs up. And you're gonna notice, so your arm is with your ear. Good, down and change, breathe, inhale, exhale. I'm always looking for different and creative ways to help my clients open up their hamstrings. One way is to get the hamstrings set, get the legs set, and then do something else with the rest of the upper body. So instead of trying to kiss the knee, we're just trying to rotate the upper body, changing sides. Now I'm hoping maybe out there somewhere in the world, the big and tall men are finding my classes. So I almost specialize in training big and tall men, right? So it's kind of, and I think it's because I really empathize with how it feels to be a tall person. The ground seems so far away. So what I try to get my taller people to realize is nothing's going down anyway. Either way, whether you're a short person or a tall person, you're actually trying to elevate. I'm actually trying to elevate and lift this pose up, great, and changing sides. At all costs, the forward leg has to stay straight. So you got to get that out there in front of you straight, reach the right arm out in front of you straight, right? Keep all of that straight and then twist the ribs, 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 ribs. 3, goodness gracious, that feels good. 2, yes, 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 and 1. Awesome, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Okay, so going along now with a little bit more of the hamstring opening, right? So we're going to reach a little further forward in downward dog. I like to think of it as a wide stance, downward facing dog, little broad stance. But my feet are going to stay within hips width. Good, great. Here's the challenge. Bend your knees a little, right? And then do all you can to press the heel bones down. 1. We're going to do this 4 more times. So a little bit of a bend, and then straighten. 2, right? A little bend and straighten. 3, a little bend. We got 2 more of these. 4. See, fix your leg muscles. I know it's hard. And 1 more. 5, and out. Good. Bend the knees to all 4. Step the left foot forward. Yep. Standing split 3 times. So right hand forward, left hand behind the ankle. Inhale, exhale, standing split. All right, feels like you're going to fall. I know. Step it back to the lunge and breathe. Take your hands back. So see this kind of going back and forward. Look at the right hand reach. I keep my left rib down on the left thigh. My goal to kiss the left knee. It feels like I'm going to fall. So don't fall. Right? If you follow these classes, sometimes I'm actually telling myself, I'm saying, Cecily, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Look at how the right hand goes forward. That's what keeps me from falling. So we actually need a lot of forward motion, a lot of forward attitude, so that the hamstring starts to let your body fall a little bit. So the left leg has to straighten out. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Downward facing dog. We're going to bend and straighten 5 times. This class today is a little bit of a mechanical class. And it really a little bit more goes out to the gentlemen, because sometimes if you're feeling very tight, right, you have to think a little more mechanically. So here I'm going to bend a little and then push back. I'm going to step back a little further. Yeah, cool. Bend a little. 4, push back straight. Bend a little. 3, push back straight. Bend a little. 2, push back straight. Trying to get the heel bones down. Bend a little. Yes, 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 yes. And press the heel bones down. All right. So we bend the knees all the way to the mat and step the right foot forward. Okay. So standing splits. Look, I'm going to move back a little bit because I know how far forward this goes. I put a bend in the right knee. Send the left hand like you're reaching out for something. Push up, strong right leg. Use the right hand, right arm behind the entire right leg, bow down. So I'm going to push a little bit with the left hand and lift. And you see, this side, my hamstring on this side is tighter, so I'm having a little more trouble elevating the left leg. Yeah, let's step back. So we work on it. Don't worry about it. All right, don't be down on yourself. Just work on it. Up. All right, so training your body is like an entire thesis. You got to give it time. You got to breathe. You got to feel it. You got to spend some time in the area of work. So I'm spending a little bit longer here. Take the breath and step back. We only have one more of these. Inhale, exhale. So I'm going to push up. I'm going to hug down with the abdominals. I'm going to get balance with the left hand. Hug down with the abdominals, a little bit squeeze over the right hip socket. And now I'm trying to understand, right? A little posterior tilt in the pelvis, the left leg higher, higher still. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Okay. Well, I feel my hamstrings now. Everything nice and open. Walk your hands back to your feet. Stand all the way up, inhaling. That feels good. Exhale, forward fold. No, we're going back down under the ocean. Walk all the way out to plank. Yes, yes, yes. Lower your body all the way down, all the way down. Forget about chaturanga. Just go boom, boom, boom. Just easy, easy, easy. All the way down, but go easy. Lift up onto your elbows. I like it. Okay. So getting a little bit more extension in the back. Yes, opening in the front, or sorry, flexion in the back, opening the front. So we're just gonna, almost like our bird dog, take your left arm up but forward, forward, and down. 7 more, right arm, 7. Now I want you to notice, I'm working really hard to keep the opposing elbow on the floor because I know what you wanna do. You wanna push both arms. Nope, we're not doing that. 4 more, 4. So I'm going to leave the right elbow down and take the left arm as high as possible. Breathe. 3, and down, and 2 more. 2, and down, and 1 more. 1. Yeah, and down. Child's pose. Well, that is a lot of flexion in the back. I mean, that's just a lot. I know, it's shocking. Downward facing dog, inhale, exhale. But we need it. We need it. I was just working with a client, and I was kind of showing him and explaining to him, and then, you know, he saw it in real time happen with himself. That the back bending made his forward fold and his hamstring work better, but it has to be balanced carefully. Stand all the way up, inhaling. Has to be balanced carefully. Exhale, forward fold. Oh, we're going back in under the ocean. Yay. Well, walk out plank. So there's all manner of things to think about here. So here's the plank. How to chaturanga. Chaturanga is really allowing your body down, but softly. And then softly also translates into slowly. With control, with control, with control, with control, and there's the floor, control. Great. I'm going to back up a little bit on my mat. Lift up onto the elbows. I think this is a little bit like the bird dog. okay? So the right elbow stays down. So it's also a little bit like twisted upward dog, right? So right elbow stays down, I look forward. To lift my left arm, I actually get to push into my right elbow, right? And that's how the other arm gets higher. I push into my left elbow, and now my right arm gets higher. 6 more. Breathe. Left side. 6 and down. Right arms. 5 and down. Left arm. 4 and down. 3 and down. 2 more. 2 and down. Whoa, 1 more. 1. Yeah. And down. Child's pose. Go to it nice and easy. Press yourself up and sit back. So that feels good. Child's pose. All right. Moving on. From the child's pose, yes, we're going to tuck the toes and work on crow, Bakasana crow. Right? I work on arm balance. And same thing I would say, kind of like I specialize in teaching the arm balances. 5, 4, 3, 2, feet, hands, 1, feet down. Take the breath, push up, long legs, hold on to the back of the thighs and the calves, and hug down. Oh, nice, wonderful. Walk out to plank. Bend your knees to the mat, face me. Side plank, right knee down, right hand down. Modified side plank. Reach back with your hips. Now, I was just teaching this to a class because we get into yoga and the teacher says circle arm. You can go both ways, but we want to get back to downward facing dog. So dig it. If you circle arm forward, this is your finishing point and you're like, oh, downward dog. So we want to start the circle arm reach back. Circle, 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 and it takes us right back into downward facing dog. See the feet tuck and press. So yeah, let's do that side again. Bend the knees. Straighten the left leg. Circle arms. Circle, 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 circle. Inhale. And downward dog. Right. Can you do one more for me? Yes, we can. Right knee down, left leg straight, left arm reaching back, and circle, circle, circle. This is almost a back bend. This is almost camel. If I were to change this hand going the other way, it'd almost be sort of like a half camel. So trust that, and finish the circle downward facing dog. Ah, so good, so good. From here, right leg lift. Step the right foot forward, lunge 3 times. There's 1, take it back, inhale, and 2. Take it back, inhale, and 3. Stand all the way up. Arms in a letter T. Hi, hello, hello. Hands on the hips, settle in. Get your drawstring together, reset your pockets, reset your joggers. Great. How do you feel about all of that? It's all right, it's all right. So we're going to do all of that facing the other way. It's downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Yeah, we're going to walk the hands back to your feet. Squat down and work on our crow pose. Right? Always remember, nothing's going down. That's impossible. It's impossible to think of crow pose as anything down. It's up and forward. Now, if you're scared of crow pose, it's because your body knows you're thinking down. And your body's like, girlfriend does not have it going on. That is not going to happen. I'm going to crush my face on the floor. So you have to think up and forward. Nothing's going down. 3, 2, 1. Did you see that? Feet down, hug down. Are you on the other side of the camera going, aha moment? Aha. Aha, I never thought about that. Let's try it again, squatting on toes. So you have to get the right mindset, which is really just thinking about things in a way that's going to make it happen, you know, make what you want. So here the mindset is, 1, nothing's going down. I know it looks like something's going down. I know you feel like something's going down, like, Cecily, I'm falling. But you have to go, all right, got it. Nothing's going down. Get the knees above the elbow. Right, do your best there. Look at, I'm already pushing up. Then as you go to the pose, keep saying, up and forward, up and forward, up and forward, up and forward, up and, oh, up and forward. There it is. Ah! Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Oh, shaka laka, shaka laka, shaka laka. Whoop, shaka laka. Good. Standing all the way up. Everybody's loving the Geico commercial. Excellent. Exhale, forward fold. I made myself laugh. Okay, let's walk all the way out to plank. And downward facing dog. Great. Bend your knees to all fours. 3 times modified side plank, circle arm. Modified side plank. Lift the legs, circle arm. And downward facing dog. Feel that? Bend the knees. Modified side plank, circle arm. Yes. There's your modified side plank. Here's your circle arm. Takes you right back to downward dog. Inhale, exhale. And yes, I'm purposely moving slowly. Why is that? So you actually feel the relevance of supporting yourself in the position, right? So you feel the relevance of opening this rib, feeling that teeny bit of a back bend, yeah, and then taking it back to downward facing dog. All right, now right leg's gonna lift. Step to lunge 3 times. Here's 1, exhale. Take it back. Left leg lift. Here's 2. Exhale. Love it, live it, and lift. Sure, sure. Exhale, step. Stand all the way up. Arms in the letter T. And we get to breathe. What do you think about that? Joggers. It's totally different. So you wear joggers, you're like kind of pushing them back down. You wear tights, you're always pulling them back up. Some of you out there do naked yoga. We're not even going to talk about that. You know who you are. You know who you are. I'm going to come to the naked yoga class. I'm going to come like this. I'm going to be like, I don't want to see that. This is me in naked yoga, like, no. That's all right. You feel it. You love it. I'm going to do all of that again. We're going to do 1 of each thing. So right side, downward facing dog. Yes, are you with me? Say yes. Yes, you are. So modified side plank, circle arm. Bend the knees. Left leg, left arm, circle. Inhale, exhale, downward dog. Right leg lift. Right foot step lunge. Stand all the way up. Arms in the letter T. Inhale. Left side of the room, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Modified side plank, circle arm. Lift the legs, circle arm. Inhale, exhale, downward dog. Left leg lift, left foot step. Stand all the way up. Letter T. Right side of the room. Finally, Chaturanga Vinyasa. Well, you know, I say Chaturanga Vinyasa, we really take it for granted that people can do this vinyasa. You actually have to be very strong. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Modified side plank, circle arm. So you notice if you follow these classes, I spend a lot of time not doing Chaturanga Vinyasa. Right leg lift, right foot step, stand all the way up in a letter T. It's not the best thing for everyone. Chaturanga Vinyasa, left side of the room. You have to be very strong here. Upward facing dog, inhale. Right? And downward facing dog, exhale. Modified side plank, circle arm. Drop the knees, Lift the leg, circle the arm, keep it all together, downward dog. Left leg lift, left foot step, stand all the way up, letter T. One more round? Yeah, one more round, each side, Chaturanga Vinyasa. This is the essence of flow yoga. And I've taught you the flow, and you want to get there smoothly. Bend the knees, modified side plank, circle arm. Lift the leg, circle the arm, downward dog. Right leg lift, right foot step. Stand all the way up, letter T, inhale. Left side of the room, Chaturanga Vinyasa. Yes, and here you go. Upward facing dog. See, I put that dynamic arm movement in there. Downward dog. Sure. Modified side plank, circle arm. Last one. Feel it. Love it, live it. Downward facing dog. Left leg lift, left foot step. Sure. Stand all the way up. Hold here. Awesome. Prayer position. Right foot is going to step back. The feet are going to come together. Bring it back. 5 times. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Inhale. 1. Hit it. Hold and bring it back. 2. Hit it. Hold. Bring it back. 3. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall. Yeah, I'm only human. I'm only human. Yes. And I'm still an animal. Right, up. So we've got focus. Focus on steadiness. Good, and bring it back. Awesome. You're going to step and turn that into Chaturanga Vinyasa. So we're going to step, lift, and to get there, a small jump. See that circle arm? Boop. Right foot on the floor, left foot pointed, right foot pointed now, and downward facing dog. Awesome. Right leg lift, right foot step, come up in a letter T. Hello. So now the left foot is moving into prayer. 5 times. Left foot going over, half moon pose. Are you with me? Yes, you are. Here it is. 1. Look how the body opens. Here it is again. There's only the idea that something's going down. But you know, really, the percentage of your body energy has to push up and back. Now, I see a lot of modern students not putting the hand on the ground. I understand what that is. But just the smallest connection of the hand to the floor makes you understand to push up. Yes, and back. We have 2 more. You can use a block, right? Like if I grab this block, I'm just doing this with the block. 2. I don't mind that. Makes it sturdier. And back. If you're tall people, you're tall. Don't worry about getting your hand to the floor. Make yourself bigger. So my students in class, Brian, Sam, if you're out there, this is for you. Let's do one more of these. Because my tall guys, I'm always like, you're tall. Right? I'm cheating. I'm barely 5'4", so it's like, well, 5'4", but you know, when you're tall, I mean, if you're 8 feet tall, that's a long way to go. Use the high block, right? Good. And we're going to come back. Now, here's the deal. We got to lose the block because that's going to become Chaturanga. So now our energy is finally going down. So here we are. The energy goes down, pivot. I'm going to jump up, left foot. It's the left foot that hits the floor first. Or sorry, the right foot, sorry, left foot. The right toe is going to point, upward facing dog, and downward dog. Dig it. Yes, let's do this entire vinyasa again. So, left leg's going to lift, left foot's going to step. You're going to stand all the way up, arms in a letter T. Step to the left, hands in prayer. 3 times, half moon, 3, hit that, and come back. And 2, open up, hit your lines. Just do your best to hit your lines. Don't make a big deal out of the twisting. Here it is again. There's actually not a lot of twisting here. 1, this is going to become chaturanga. So it's the right foot is going to hit the floor first. Right foot. The left toe is already pointed. Now add the pointed right toe, upward dog, downward dog. Right leg lift, right foot step, come up with the arms in a letter T. Hello. Step to the right, prayer position. See that push off. 3 times. 3. Up and back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Sing it back. 2. Bring it back. Bring it back. 1 more. This is going to become chaturanga. Yes, no, yes, yes. Yes, it is. Yes. This has to become chaturanga. Which foot? Left toe is going to hit the ground first. Drop into chaturanga. The right toe is already pointed. Upward dog, add the left toe. And downward facing dog. Are you with me? Say yes. All right, bend your knees to the mat. Take a break. So, that's your flow vinyasa. Are you winded? Are you breathless? I am. That's the idea there. So always remember, your body is really going to resist. It's going to resist what's happening. And some of the messages where you're telling yourself like, oh no, I'm going to fall. Some of those messages, your mind is actually sending you that message to basically make you stop doing what you're doing. So if you're working on your crow pose, for example, it's the weirdest thing. And therefore the body-mind connection. You're here and your body wants your mind to think you're falling. Stop that. Check it out. When you're working on crow, watch yourself. You go here and your body says you're falling and your feet go back. Right? So I'll do that a couple more times. I know, I used to be there. I know. Your body says, hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you? And you go back. Well, here. So what I do with my clients, and I just finished with one of my clients. She's traveling. She's in New York. And I said, okay, get a pillow. And she came out with this pillow that's a kangaroo. It's the cutest thing. It's a kangaroo with a little baby kangaroo inside of it. It's a pillow. Okay, all right. Anyway, no, she doesn't have kids either. Like, that was really a pillow for her. Okay, so I said, great. So your body is afraid of falling, and your body knows you are getting ready to break your nose on the floor, getting ready to face plant for real. So I said, okay. I do this with all my clients. I'm like, okay, fine. Get a blanket out there, First thing you have to admit to what you're afraid of. I said, great. I said, now there's pillow there. Don't have to be afraid. She went, oh no. Back. I said, no, go, put your head down. Oh no. Back. I said, look, there's a pillow. There's a pillow. You're going to face plant. I mean, that's what's going to happen. That's what the pillow is for. All right, so what does it look like to lose control and face plant here? Looks like that. And then once that finally happens, people are like, oh, that wasn't so bad. Now, if you're watching this video, here's the next point. Most people can't get back from here, right? Most people can't push. They're like, oh crap, now my face is down. And I can't push my face up. So watch, this is you. I know this is you. Oh, crap. And just fall off the elbows. Okay, all right, you know what? I will buy what you're selling. I'm actually going to buy that. I'm going to tell you why I'm going to buy that. Because you know what? I will take 50 cents on a dollar. What I'm saying by that is if you can get comfortable face planting, then I would rather have that than the crow pose. Now we've all discovered the problem is your arms aren't strong enough to push you back. Okay, so now I'm gonna go get that other 50 cents, okay? We're gonna go get that other 50 cents. But you know what? That other 50 cents comes with interest. So I end up making money either way. And you end up with a crow pose. Yay. All right. So here you are. You get all down in here and you're like, no, and you're going to face plant. Boom. And then take a deep breath. Look, I'm setting up a little bit of momentum. Push it back. Oh, hey. Right? I got $1.25 out of all of that. Look at that. Look. So what I need from you, I need the 50 cents from you. Face plant. A little bit of momentum. Don't go crazy. This is coming from your wrist. The problem is at your fingertips. Can you believe the problem is your fingertips aren't strong enough to push you back? Do you want to see it one more time? All right. You all are making me old with all this stuff. No. But I try to give you all the pointers so you start to think of it differently. Just the main thing to remember, your body doesn't want you to face plant, and so it won't let you go down and forward. Remember the cue from the beginning of this class? Well, nothing's going down. Nothing's going down. Don't think down. If you think down, you're going to face plant. So if you're thinking down, if you're still at that level of work, we'll put a pillow. If you think that's going to happen, put a pillow there. Take away the excuse. Okay, great. So here's the face plant. Here's the crow pose. Crow pose with a face plant. Here we go. Face plant, boom. Now you got to figure out, oh shoot. Ugh. Push. Sweet, darling children, people, you must push yourself up. And now there's your crow pose. Now, once you get that one, right, once you're able to do it that way, and I mean several times that way, you have now evaporated the fear. You've evaporated the fear of going forward, so that's gone now. And all you really need to learn is how to now go, or you've evaporated the fear of falling, face planting, and now you just need to go back and forth with your head up. Notice how my head is up. It's imperative in crow pose for your head to be up. It's the counterbalance to the whole motion. I'm going to tell you, sweet people, I see it all. Oh, it's over. I'm like sitting on the sidelines with popcorn. I'm teaching the class. That one's not going to work. Okay, who's got, oh, head is up. The head is up. That one's going to work. Ooh, the head is down. Popcorn, popcorn, popcorn. Sometimes people can get it. Don't look down. Nothing's going down. Did you get it? All right, great. Interesting class today. I give you not total vinyasa flow. I give you some pointers there. So now what I want to do is I want to finish that little flow that we have, and then we're going to finish this class. Right on, right on. Are you with me? Say yes. Is Joy out there? Joy, are you with me? Are you sitting back? Are all of you all just sitting back, eating popcorn, watching me work out? That's okay. That's all right. So what is our little flow? We're in downward facing dog, and there is a crow pose in the entire flow. So the entire flow is this. All right, walk our hands back to the feet. Great. Stand all the way up, inhaling. Fine. Trouble, trouble. Here is the crow. Crow. Yes. Great. Walk out to plank. Downward facing dog. Modified side plank, circle arm. And downward facing dog, right leg lift. Right foot step forward in the lunge, stand all the way up in the letter T. Right, you're going to step to the right, prayer position. Half moon to the left, one time. This left side now, what does this become here? Chaturanga Vinyasa with a little jump out of the left foot. You got to square up your body. You got to square up, jump. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Well, we're all the way back at the beginning, aren't we? But we're facing the other way, and that's cool. Walk your hands back to your feet. Catch your breath. You do get to stand up and take a little sweat off. Woo! Fix your hair. Forward fold, trouble, crow, thinking. Nothing's going down. It's all going forward. Great. Toes go down, walk out to plank. Let's add the Chaturanga Vinyasa here if you want. If you want to double down. And then that's downward facing dog. What's next? Yes, that's right. I heard you. Modified side plank, circle arm. I heard that. You were ready for that. Downward facing dog and the left leg lift. Left foot's going to step forward to the lunge. You're going to stand up with the arms in the letter T. Yes. Then you're going to step to the left, prayer position. One time, half moon to the right, Ardha Chandrasana. This Ardha Chandrasana, check it. Your front body is open. To get to chaturanga, and especially to get to your jump, you have to close the front body. Then take your little bit of a jump. Yes, upward facing dog. Love it. Downward dog, exhale. That's it. Okay, bend your knees to the mat. Okay, so that was our flow for today. It's actually a lot what we did last week, but it had the modified side plank. Some people had asked for that from last week. They were like, oh, too much work in the hands. So if you feel like you're kind of new to multiple arm balances, so if you're new to it, you're going to have to pick your poison a little bit. What do I mean by that? Like if your hands are getting tired, but you still want to work on crow, you have to sacrifice the side plank. You have to say, well, I'm not gonna do a full side plank, and probably have to sacrifice your chaturanga, so that energy is reserved for your crow. So everything is energy, right? Yes, of course it is. Let's just finish with just a teeny bit of core. Now, I'm working with so many clients right now, so many talking points come up. Students will ask me about core, and so the talking point from today was that your core can be strong independent of a particular movement. So what I'm meaning, if I'm here, I bring my knees in and I hear, well, that's a strong core. I mean, you're sitting up tall, you're not using your hands, that's a strong core. But to maintain this position in crow pose, when gravity is working, see, so now that's a different understanding of core, because basically this, if I put my knees here, this is an inverted crow. See the way? This is an inverted crow. So if you have trouble here, you're probably going to have trouble when the hands are actually down. So I like to invert poses a lot. So here is your Navasana, but if I turn Navasana into an inverted downward dog, well, I'm going to have to look a little bit this way. Oh my goodness, I have to get the arms lined up with my ears. This is very, very hard. You see, I'm going to lose it. Right? So that's basically an inverted downward facing dog, right on. Let's do one more. Forward fold stretch, Paschimottanasana. Stretching your Paschima, which is your back. And then the inverted Paschimottanasana is Halasana. Halasana is a forward fold. So if you're a little scared of Halasana, if you're having trouble lengthening your legs, having trouble making straight legs here, before you put your feet on the ground, right, try to understand that your legs don't trust you and they're not opening up, so you got to try to hold onto your hips and get your legs nice and straight. Then you can start thinking that something like this might happen, but understand, at this point, it's really not your hamstrings opening. It's not your hamstrings because your legs are already straight. So something else is happening, gravity. Gravity. So always try to open your legs and then find the rest of the position. Oh, happy baby's pose. I hope the class was helpful to you, right? Of course, I'm going to plug myself at the end of all of these videos. I love working with my clients now, and I know that as the states open and as people start going back to classes, the folks who've been spending a year working with me online, they are in proper shape. They are ready to go. So if you're out there and you've been a little sluggish for a year, if you're a beginner, if you're encountering this video and you're a beginner, please find me. All right, go ahead, straighten out your legs and relax. How do you find me? Well, you found me here. But if you want sessions, it's my website, Cecily'sYogaRetreats.com. Getting a little bit closer to a retreat. I kind of felt like people aren't ready. The pandemic is still happening, so it's still a little sketchy. Get all of our vaccines in, and then I'll be ready to go for retreats. But Cecily'sYogaRetreats.com, that's where you find my classes, my private training sessions. I have about 4 time slots open, which means I can probably take about 2-3 more clients. You stay there on your back. I'm going to sit all the way up, unless you want to sit up with me. So I can take about 3 more clients. I have some morning. I have an evening slot on Mondays and Wednesdays. I teach Monday, Wednesday nights at 6:30 online, but I have that if you want 4:30, if you're in the East Coast, like my client today, and you want something like 2:30. 2:30 for me was 5:30 for her. So if you want in that track, Monday and Wednesday, that's open. I've got some openings. Do not ask for my Saturday afternoons. I'm not training anyone Saturday afternoons. I got to go to Costco and stuff, okay? You feel me? You feel me, right? But I do have some slots. So please try to find me if you want to work on your arm balances, if you want to work on breathing, breath work, holistic training, transformation. And if you're really tall, you know, I'll send it out to the tall gentleman today. If you're a really tall gentleman and you really want some secrets as to how to get better at your yoga asana, I am probably the trainer for you. All right? Okay, I bow to you. I thank you so very much. Namaste. And I'll be back next Wednesday, 12 noon Pacific Daylight Time. Thank you.